Today's episode is brought to you by
wallet chains.
Sheep never realize there's a wolf around until it's too late.
I didn't take the death walk first, but
in walks some basic couple.
Oh, like we're looking for outfits for us to wear to bar Sinister. Because we need to dress goth.
Whatever.
And it's such posers and so fake.
Welcome to a brand new
Wolfie Black was Slushy 2.0. I wonder what 3.0 is, right? Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. So I've been on this shitty website, and fuck this website, and watched a few things. One thing I watched was Wavywebsurf's thing on Wolfie Blackheart and that whole cringy wolf cleaner.
Whatever.
In early 2010, a teen werewolf known as Wolfie Blackheart was accused of killing and decapitating a dog. A gruesome image of this dog head had been floating around various corners of the internet for some time and was eventually discovered by 4chan's Animal and Nature board.
Hey guys, it's Wolfie Blackheart.
18 years old at the time, Wolfie was a likable young woman and was well respected not just in her own pack but by other packs around the San Antonio area. Yes, there were multiple of them.
Reminded me of Slushy, the self-proclaimed leader of the goths of Disneyland.
All these weirdos right here. Do you feel at home?
I wonder what he's doing now.
What the fuck are you talking about?
In 1996, when Fox 11 News, yeah, from California, represent, did a thing about the Gothic underground. It had a few of my friends on there, like.
Meet Deep Eynde's leader, stage name Fatal. His high-impact performance bewitches the Coven crowd. And for Fatal, goth is a full-time state of mind and being. Whether it's cross-dressing for a holiday party at home,
I'm like the housewife tonight, and I'm going to be cooking up some garlic bread.
or sitting in his candle, skull, and knife-bedecked bathtub.
We should be free, have the freedom to express ourselves in any which way, not be questioned, really, as long as we're really not harming other people, I mean.
A swirling suggestion blends up a liquid steam. In a whirling direction, the burning measures will bring. Stove down, so there's going down walls. When it goes, when all else fails. One from the living, two from the dead. When it is donating hell.
Played Rhino, who I go way back with. That guy really is a vampire. Never seen him drink blood, but that guy doesn't fucking age.
I mean, come on.
I remember when he turned 50, he still looked exactly the same. What's up, Blade?
I'll swallow your soul.
I even have Persephone on there, who's retired.
Get on with it.
Then I watched Ordinary Things and did a thing about emo.
Look, I'll admit, I went too far on this one.
During the MySpace age.
Emo was arguably the first subculture to truly spread through the internet.
It made me think, all goth YouTubers are fucking posers. That's right, all goth YouTubers are
a bunch of Nazi conformist cheerleaders.
I watch gothic YouTubers all the time.
Like that one Goes to Bats Day.
First video I ever posted to YouTube was everyday goth makeup tutorial.
She's a makeup ad, she's a beauty queen. She throws up on the floor.
The Gothic label belonged to literature and film until the 1970s, when a new musical scene emerged. Taking cues from artists like The Doors and the Velvet Underground, British post-punk groups like Joy Division, Bauhaus, and The Cure combined gloomy lyrics and punk dissonance with imagery inspired by the Victorian era, classic horror, and androgynous glam fashion. By the early 1980s, similar bands were consistently described as Gothic rock by the music press, and the style's popularity brought it out of dimly lit clubs to major labels and MTV.
Yeah, Susie is the great one, and so's The Cure. But then we got Southern Death Cult, then the Death Cult, then the Cult. And they were strictly a death rock band. And then they started to get more talented and have more, genre-sounding music. But more importantly, they jumped Ian Astbury when they released She Sells Sanctuary. I can understand for the Electric album, because that was more rocker stuff, and that was actually by far the best album. But you got all butthurt over She Sells Sanctuary. That's some player hate.
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Because goths always praise the fucking failures. A good example of that is Bauhaus.
But why?
Think about it. Their great reign, as you saw in Tales from the Black Side.
Bauhaus was formed in England back in 1970.
They have a song called Bela Lugosi's Dead. They don't bring up Boris Karloff. You know that Bela Lugosi was a failure, right? He died penniless and was a drug addict. His last thing he did was an Ed Wood movie. Come on!
The band played their farewell show on July 5th, 1983 at the Hammersmith Palace. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right.
And then what happened?
Peter Murphy had and continues to have a successful solo career, and he also appeared in one of those really fucking horrid Twilight movies.
Before I continue, let's bring on today's sponsor, Wallet Chains. Why use a faggot-ass fucking Ridge wallet when you're wearing a wallet chain? You'll know when someone's taking your shit, so you can beat the fuck out of them. And also, it makes a good weapon, too.
They think you got attitude, you show them some real attitude.
I mean, go nuts! Get crazy! Hey! No more Mr. Nice Guy!
Hey, look at this. Look at it! A world built on fantasy.
By the way, I'm not the biggest fan of Marilyn Manson. I give him props now for finally getting caught doing all the bad things when his whole shtick was him being the Antichrist. And it makes sense. And what do you expect? Damn, you're dumb. But of course, you're also the same generation who got all shocked about Amy Winehouse dying so young when her first big hit is
Tried to make me go to rehab. I said.
At least for the emos, they recognize their king. I'm not the biggest fan. Actually, I kind of hate them. They're too whiny for me. But Gerard Way at least knew what worked, took notes, kind of like Marilyn Manson, and ran with it and owned it. You guys, as soon as you say Marilyn Manson,
oh, he's just trying to be Thrill Kill Cult.
Which I love Thrill Kill Cult. They are a better band. They have better music, but they suck live.
Nag, 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 nag.
Well, it's hit and miss with Thrill Kill Cult. They don't completely suck. They're just, So all in all, yes. In conclusion, goth YouTubers are all posers. I'd go into detail, but I'm just basically just trolling all of you anyway. So, whatever. I'd say special thanks to people, but I gotta go on Sub Pals and YT Pals just to try to get 100 views on here because the algorithm could suck.
The extreme always seems to make an impression.
Yes, I'm still reading Scud. I know. Fly Tractor. I know you're still waiting on me to do my full Scud review, but you've seen how big that goddamn book is. It is huge. I will be reviewing it, and I also got some new stuff I'm gonna be reviewing. I almost have the full collection of Star Wars Legacy, from Dark Horse Comics. When Star Wars comics were good, and my favorite character, Cade Skywalker. I even got the heart. I just need 2 more to add to my collection, and I'll have the whole set to do my review on. I'll do it by individual, trade book. I also got the Predator Omnibus by Dark Horse Comics, because fuck Disney, fuck Marvel. That lore's badass. They actually gave the lore to Predator, in Dark Horse Comics. I also got Axe Cop and a bunch of other things, so stay tuned on that shit.
Plus the fucking message is bomb.com.
Chaos is a ladder.
Shout out to our patrons, in order of importance, the ShadowVessel, the Fly Attractor, Janitor Jakes, Count MoriVond, Gary Mossberg, and of course Ryan Zacher. If you have any opinions on what I'm saying, like and comment. Just say some shit in the comments. I need more hate mail anyway, because apparently the only way I actually get views is when I piss people off, because this algorithm is... And there you go on that one. I love the Misfits, but their whole theme is just basically based off of Ed Wood, not based off of Alfred Hitchcock. That's fucking gay.